Insulin was perfectly designed to handle protein, not a constant flood of carbohydrates. I'm John Laspina, your Carnivore Teacher Alpha, and today I want to challenge a common belief. Most people hear the word insulin and immediately think sugar, carbs, diabetes, glucose control. And yes, insulin absolutely helps regulate blood sugar, but insulin is much more than a carb hormone. Insulin is a master storage, growth, repair, and nutrient partitioning hormone. It helps move nutrients into cells, supports tissue maintenance, helps regulate energy use, and works in harmony with many other systems. And when you step back and look at human physiology, something becomes very interesting. Insulin responds beautifully to protein. Protein stimulates insulin too. Many people don't realize that. Why would that be? Because when you eat protein, amino acids enter the bloodstream. Those amino acids need to be transported into tissues, especially muscle and organs, for repair, rebuilding, enzyme production, hormone production, immune function, neurotransmitters, and countless other jobs. Insulin helps make that happen. So insulin is not just there to clean up carbs. It is there to help manage nutrients, especially valuable building materials. Think about it this way. Carbohydrates are primary energy. Protein is structure and function. Protein becomes muscle tissue, enzymes, collagen, hormones, transporters, antibodies, neurotransmitters, skin, hair, nails, organ repair, all of that. That is why a robust insulin response to protein makes biological sense. It helps shuttle amino acids where they need to go. Now compare that to the modern diet. Many people are eating carbs all day long. Breakfast cereal, toast, juice, snack bars, sandwiches, chips, pasta, dessert, sugary drinks, late night snacks. I've been there. That means insulin is being called upon repeatedly, often to manage rapid glucose rises from refined carbohydrates and ultra-processed foods. That is very different from insulin rising after a protein-rich meal. One is helping direct building materials. The other is often managing repeated energy overload. That distinction really matters. Now, let me clarify something important. Carbohydrates are not evil, and insulin itself is not the enemy. Insulin is life-saving and essential. The issue is chronic overstimulation, especially in a modern environment of frequent refined carbohydrate intake, excessive calories, low movement, poor sleep, and lots of stress. That can contribute over time to insulin resistance, where cells respond less effectively and the pancreas must produce more insulin to achieve the same result. But protein behaves differently in the body. It does. Protein is highly satiating. It tends to help preserve lean mass. It has a higher thermic effect of food, meaning more energy is used to process it. It supports recovery, metabolism, and body composition. And when protein stimulates insulin, it is often doing so in service of nourishment and repair. That's a completely different context than pounding sugary drinks and pastries. Now, here's another fascinating point. When protein is eaten without a large carbohydrate load, the body can maintain glucose balance through an elegant hormonal interplay. Glucagon often rises alongside insulin with protein intake, helping maintain stable blood sugar while amino acids are utilized. That is intelligent physiology. That is balance. Your body knows how to handle protein. Your body expects protein. Your body is built from protein. So when people fear insulin because a steak causes some insulin response, they are missing the bigger picture. Insulin is not automatically bad because it rises. Exercise raises hormones. Sunlight changes hormones. Sleep changes hormones. Stress certainly changes hormones. Hormones are messengers. What matters is the pattern, the context, and the metabolic environment. A protein-centered meal that nourishes you, satisfies you, and supports lean tissue is not the same as high sugar, highly processed meal that spikes appetite and drives repeat eating. Those are two very different hormonal stories. This is why many people do well prioritizing protein. They feel fuller. They snack less, they recover better, they preserve muscle, they improve body composition. They often experience steadier energy, not because of magic, but because they are working with physiology instead of against it. So my message today is simple. Insulin was never just about carbs. Insulin is a nutrient handling hormone. And one of the most elegant things it does is help you utilize protein, the very substance that builds and repairs the human body. So stop fearing every rise in insulin. Start asking what caused it, why it happened, and what the overall metabolic result is. Because insulin helping you use protein is biology, doing exactly what it was designed to do. And before I leave you, there is such a thing as protein poisoning. Too much protein with no fat. We must always consume our protein with the fat that it comes with. And if we eat something that's constantly too lean, we should be adding more healthy animal fats. Protein and fat come together. Don't just eat protein. Some people drink a lot of protein shakes where it's just protein. Protein and fat come together in nature, and so we should be consuming it together. Have a good day. Oh, by the way, click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon. If you leave me a question, a comment, a suggestion, I'll write you back. I have to say all this stuff at the end. And share this video so that if somebody's interested, they can learn about really what insulin does. It's more about the protein. Have a good day, everybody.